Tell me, what advertising are you doing for your business? Some probably work better than others, I would imagine. But I'll bet you cannot name one advertising source that will only charge you when you get hot leads sent to you in advance. Google Guaranteed Business Leads will do that. I love this program. It is so beneficial for contractors or service businesses that qualify for it. It's brilliant. It's cost effective. You never pay anything unless you get a lead first. And so there are a few hoops that you have to jump through to get set up, however. So in this video, I'll break it down for you and I'll show you how to set up Google Guaranteed for your business. And I'll give you 7 tips on how to make sure it does really well for you. Hey everyone, I'm Richard Cruz. My agency tests and develops cutting-edge Google Ads strategy every single day in our agency. And in these videos, we share with you the best tips and strategies to help your business do better with Google Ads. Before we get started though, click that subscribe button if you'd like to receive more Google Ads training and free tips and information that we hand out. This is the business types that qualify for the program. There is appliance repair service, carpenters, carpet cleaners, countertop pros, electricians, event planners, fencing pros, flooring, foundations, house cleaners, HVAC, junk removal, landscape, lawn mower, pest control, pet care, pet groomer, photographer, plumber, roofer, siding pro, not sliding pro, tree service, water damage, window cleaner, and window service provider. This is the most updated list that Google has come out with. They're expanding the program from time to time. So if you're a service type of business, just keep checking back and yours may pop up somewhere down the road. So to get started, you start with a budget that works for you. Start with a decent budget though. I mean, remember, you're only paying when you get a lead. So if your closing ratio is good, then you should turn each lead into a profit margin. And if you can handle the workload, then practically thinking, you should want every single lead Google will give you. Put your name in the hat and have Google Guaranteed leads sent to you instead of to somebody else. That's my opinion. Some things to remember. You want to earn customers' trust with that Google Guaranteed badge. See, a Google Guaranteed Business badge that you're going to get as part of the program gives you that extra credibility, and it gives the customers more confidence to book your services because they know that Google's going to stand behind your work. So these customers or potential customers, they feel safer choosing you versus competitors because they have that peace of mind. And it's really just a win-win. Another thing is that you want to make sure that you're showing up at all the right times. Your ads will appear on Google search and on the local services site. And when locals look for services like yours, remember that Google Guaranteed Business Program has been put at the very top of Google. It's above SEO. It is above Google Maps. It is above the PPC campaign section. It is the most valuable and the most precious online real estate that you can get today. And your business, as being part of the Google Local Guaranteed program, is just going to show up right at the right time. So it's easy for them to be able to find you when they need you most. Here's 7 tips that's going to help your Google Guaranteed Leads program to be most successful. The first one is make sure that your business has all of its proper licensing and all the insurances that you need that go with your industry. Google will ask you for it as part of the application process. You will have to provide that. So make sure that you've got all that information available ahead of time as you're getting set up for the program. The second thing is make sure that your Google My Business page is already set up if you haven't already. Your Google My Business page is kind of the heart and soul that gives Google all of the information that it needs. And you want that profile to have all of the categories. You want it to have plenty of pictures about your business. I recommend having a minimum of 10 good quality pictures. You want to make sure that it's filled with your, posts. You could put events on there. You can put promotions on there. Really make sure that you've gone through and you've populated everything. Google will guide you through and give you a little score and show you anything that is incomplete on that. But that's really important to make sure that your Google My Business is really updated and optimized. The next item is 5 stars. Look, you need to have 5 stars for this program. I'll just be really honest with you. The stars is what's front and center, and it's showing, well, unless you have an amazing brand, nobody really knows your name for the most part, but your stars is what they look at. And so when you go into this program, if you've got 5 stars and you got more 5 stars than anybody else, you are going to shine in this program. Obviously, if you have less than 5 stars, well, you really want to be working on that, and you want to make sure that that's something that you're striving towards and being able to get 5 stars. Number 4 is background. Be prepared. You are going to have to go through a business entity and a business owner background check. So on the background check for the business owner, obviously, is your standard background check. For the business entity, they're going to be checking your reviews, complaints, all of the relevant business information. If you were to look through like a DNB, all of the information that they keep on you, anything that may be a red flag about your business, all of those things are just going to be looked at pretty darn carefully. They want to make sure that if they're going to stand behind you, that you're reputable. The next thing is your employees. So certain industries, they're going to have their employees go through a background search as well too. And these industries are for electricians, for garage doors, for locksmith, for HVAC, and plumbing. The employees that have to go through a background are the ones that will be entering the home. Your office staff does not have to worry about it, but you'll have to provide a list of the names of your employees, your service techs, to Google. And Google will have a third-party background company reach out to them directly. They'll take the applications, they'll run the backgrounds, and they'll vet your entire staff. And then number 6 is video verification. So a video verification is going to be required for garage door companies and locksmiths. They're going to get on a video call with you. You can use your mobile phone for that. And what they're going to want to do is they're going to want to see your service trucks, license plate. They may want to chat with some of your employees, your logo, things like that they're going to be looking for to validate you. And then number 7 is automation. I'd mentioned earlier about your reviews. If you don't have high enough reviews or enough reviews, I really recommend using automation. My favorite tool is called reputationadvantage.com, and you can find them at reputationadvantage.com. They have one of the best programs for automating your lead generation, and it helps you get your leads up faster, legitimate leads, but be able to reach out to your customers, grab that lead, and you wind up getting a lot more of your customers getting their voice online than without using the automation. So use it to your advantage, and it's something that will definitely pay off for you in the long run. And that's my overview on the Google Guaranteed Business Program. I hope that you learned at least one thing in this video. And if you did, leave that one thing below in the comments and let me know what that was. And if I can be of help in your marketing, call or message me at WSI Priority Media. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, share it, and subscribe so that you're alerted of future training videos like this. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.